Like and subscribe for more videos like this. Ooh, they have a pumpkin spice latte. Hey besties! Welcome back to another video. Right now I just got home and I guess the lights went out at my house because my clock is acting weird. I don't know. It says it went out at 6:24. I guess 6:24 in the morning, which is I don't think right because I left the house around 7 and my clock was still working. So I'll fix it right now. But anyways, I just got home and today is Wednesday. But because usually on Thursdays I help clean the house and things like that, I always forget about my room. So this video is going to be kind of like a first day of fall reset in a way, or just like the first day of autumn or getting ready for fall, so to speak. Because I feel like since a new season just hit on Monday, it's Wednesday, right? So it's not technically the first day of fall, but it did already happen. I feel like I should be revamping my room. Not revamping it, just like cleaning it, changing my sheets, doing everything that I need to do for the fall. So that's what we're going to do today. We're going to change my sheets back into the strawberries because I still think strawberries are a little bit more fallish, you know? I still think I can use them. And then we're going to clean my dresser. I got some PR in the mail, so I need to find places to put that. I'll show you guys what I got. We're going to put clothes away, things like that. But first things first, I'm going to fix my clock. And then I'm going to shower because I feel disgusting and sweaty and gross. So that's what we're going to do. So let's get started. Before I do my clock, I want to do my matcha. But I think my straw got stabbed, so I don't know if it'll work. Let's mix it. This one was a good one.
What the dog doing?
Alright. I look a little crazy. Oh. Got a text message. You can hear Haechan's album in the back. I think he gives perfect fall vibes right now. Him and Jaehyun's album, I feel like they give me fall. And then I listen to Doyoung's, I get springtime. And then Yuta's, I get winter. Taeyong's, I get summer. And then with Ten's, I feel like he has just so many good ones. But I also think his albums go good with the fall. But yeah, anyways, first things first, we're gonna do my bed because I feel like a new bed just makes everything so much better. So we're gonna take everything off my bed, then I'm gonna go get my sheets and we're gonna go from there. So my bed is done, my dusting is done. I do need to, what's the word? Sweep and stuff, but that needs to hold off for a second because with this whole fall reset, not only am I resetting my room, my life, and things like that, I'm kind of like resetting my mindset for work as well, especially with like these new things that I've taken up on these new things I've taken up at work. So right now I'm gonna get out my work laptop. Hopefully it's charged. I honestly have not used it in a long time. So I need to charge it while I use it. I need to email some people. I know it's after hours. I do not expect responses. That's completely okay. And then I have to message some people that the work has been done, so forth and so forth, and then go from there. I honestly don't know how to find my email on my work laptop, so that's gonna be something. And then for work, I'm trying to get certified in a few things, so I do need to study for that also, but I think I'm gonna do that a little bit later tonight. So I'll study for that. At my desk, finally, I feel like I've been neglecting my desk. My desk is like so messy with like photo cards and stuff, and I do know I need to put them away. I think I'm gonna go to Miniso maybe this weekend and look for, they're little like bins, I guess. I don't know how to explain them, but I've seen them, right? And I think they're more so for like cosmetics and I don't know, actually I don't know, or pens. And I'm gonna put my PCs in there because honestly I don't know when I'm gonna put them away. I genuinely don't. So they've just been like on my desk, kind of like lingering around, and I do need to buy more sleeves too. So that's something. I don't know. But yeah, so let me get my work laptop real quick. Then we'll go from there. I just saw a spark of light when I plugged in my charger to the socket into the wall. Maybe that's a sign I shouldn't be doing anything. Not gonna lie, after this I had the biggest crash out of my life for 40 minutes. Hey besties, we are back. Revamping it up. I'm looking at my skin. Honestly, I don't know what this is. It was a pimple. But now it kind of looks like a bruise, but there's still a bump there. I don't want to press it or anything because I feel like it might turn into one of these. Do you see this? It's like a dark spot. It's like gotten smaller over the past few weeks, but I don't want this to turn into that. So I'm refusing to touch it. But it's been there for about a week and a half maybe. Kind of worried. But I do have dark spot serum that I'm using, so I'm hoping it works. Okay, but anyways, let me show you the PR that I got. I know this is not very reset for the fall, but it's new stuff that I got, so duh. Anyways, besides PR, I'm also going to show you guys some new skincare that I bought the other day. But this is what was gifted to me. So it is VT Cosmetics. If you are familiar with VT Cosmetics, they are known for their Riedel Shot type collection, I guess you could say. And guess what collection they sent me? The Riedel Shot. So basically, the Riedel Shot are... Basically, it says right here, the Riedel Shot formula refines rough skin and dead skin cells to make natural, smooth skin. So they sent me the Riedel Shot 100. They sent me the Riedel Shot 300. They sent me the Riedel Shot 700. The Riedel Shot 1000. And then lastly, the Riedel Shot 1300. And the 1300 one is actually kind of cool packaging. It looks like an actual like syringe and like bottle to put like to take it out. And like obviously the product is in there. I have tried the, what is it? The 100, and I've also tried, I want to say the 700. Oh my gosh, which is crazy that the first one that I ever tried was like the 700, and then this morning I did 100, is because the 700, this says use for night skincare every 7 days. So I tried it last night, I think, and I didn't know that you were supposed to like pat it in, not rub it in, but also I was like, I don't understand. But let me tell you, it definitely felt like there was needles all over my face. My friend said it's kind of like micro needling in a sense, like micro needling in a bottle, essentially. And I was like, damn. I was like, it actually does hurt. Like, it's like a stinging hurts, you know? So this one did not hurt that much, but this one, being my first time ever trying it, wrong decision. This hurt a lot. It's literally, let me show you the bottle though. It literally looks like this. But yeah, it looks like this. This one's like the 700, and you just like pump it out. I pump it out on my finger, and then I'm like, I dab it and stuff like that. But it hurt. It genuinely did hurt. So the 100, it says to use it at the first step of daily skincare. So I use it in the morning. The 300 says use it the first step of skincare every 3 days. So yesterday was my first day using it, so tomorrow I'll be using this one in the morning. The 1000 is basically there's nothing on there of when to use it, so I'm technically thinking like this is use at your own risk. but I'm pretty sure there's a way to use it. It just doesn't want to say anything here. Also, since these are like a big number, I definitely probably won't use them until the weather gets colder, in the sense where there's less sun, because I feel like if this is like a type of like what's the word, replacement for microneedling. I know with microneedling, like, you're not supposed to be in the sun. Like, it can cause like scarring, it can cause all these things, blah blah blah. And like for work, I am in the sun sometimes, so I think like the 100 and 300 are safe, definitely, because I put a lot of sunscreen on. So with the 1000 and the 1300, I definitely probably won't use these until winter, when there's no sun. I mean, the sun here is still pretty rough, but it is what it is. So these are like the only ones that like I've been using, okay? But that's what I got as PR. Super excited to continue trying it and see like what happens after a week. From using it for a day or so, I see a bit of a difference, but also I have boxcar acne scars, so meaning I have like little holes in my face. And honestly, they were like a really big insecurity for me growing up, but like as I've gotten older, I've kind of been like, you know what, it's a part of my face. I know microdermabrasion and microneedling will definitely help get rid of them, in the sense it's basically like, you know, shaving off my first layer of skin and then keeping it going until my skin is smooth again. But I feel like that's a lot of money and a lot of time, and like a lot of like, I know like if I put the effort in, it'll be worth it, but I am kind of terrified. So I've kind of just like lived with my skin. And then also after a while, once my makeup gets like dewy enough, you can't even see them. So it is what it is. I'm not like crazy, like I'm not as insecure as I used to be when I was younger. But most of the times, like, I don't even notice them. But anyways, besides the point. But next, I'm going to show you the skincare that I bought the other day. So I found out that there was this Korean skincare pop-up in this mall that I was going to go shop at with my family. So my mom and I went there. Me and my mom both got stuff. And let me show you what I got. So I actually bought these because a TikToker from Korea, whenever she would make her videos or whatever, I don't know if you've ever seen her, she's the one that like as time progressed, all her makeup products kept on getting bigger and bigger. Like she has like this big puff or whatever, and like she would always like do her makeup like super duper fast, like on the bus, on the train, or she's like, oh my gosh, my boyfriend's outside, like I have to do my makeup. If I can find her, I'll input her here. But she uses these. They're the Carrot Carotene Calming Water Pads. They're like a toner pad. And I've heard that in Korea, these are actually very, very popular. Somebody did a video where it was like, is the skincare brand a Korean brand that's worldwide popular, or is it popular because it like in Korea type vibe, I guess. And these were like the ones that like Koreans like are actually using, that they helps with their skin and stuff. And at first, before I continue, I just want to say I am repeating what I've seen on TikTok and other platforms, like what I've seen on what I've seen on YouTube and what I've seen like on Instagram reels and things like that, of people like making videos about skincare and stuff. So I could be completely wrong and they could be lying to me. But I was like, you know what? I'm gullible sometimes. So I was like, let me buy it. Let me see what happens. But I did use them today and I really, really like them. So who knows? I remember seeing these like at Marshall's and stuff, and I was always like, nah. But now I'm intrigued. So I decided to pick them up and I'm going to try them. I still have a few of my other toner pads left, so I'm going to use those up first. And then next, of course, I had to look into it because my boy Jamin is an ambassador for them. But it's the Isntree. I got the Isntree Ultra Low Molecular Hyaluronic Acid Serum because the one that I had, I ran out of it. And I was like, damn, I don't want to spend like $25 for it, right? Because I used the Ayuna one and I used the, what is it? Som by Me? Something like that. And I was like, you know what? Like, I need a hyaluronic acid, blah, blah, blah. I've researched this. Like, I feel like Jamin's skin is beautiful, and I feel like he would never steer us wrong. You know what I mean? So I picked up the hyaluronic acid. I do actually have the toner as well. And they're actually a pretty good combo. They're actually really, really nice. So I've been using that. And then I finally got my hands on the Dr. Althena 147 Barrier Cream. I know there's another barrier cream. I don't know if it's this one or the other one that people like more, but I've been using this, and honestly, I really like it. I know I've only been using it for maybe 3 days now, but I only use it at night too, because I feel like at night that's when my skin repairs itself the most, and I feel like if my skin looks good when I wake up, and then I do my skincare, then my makeup's gonna look good, right? I have been slacking on my night skincare though, so today that's gonna end because we're gonna do it today. But first things first, I do need to clean my dresser, but I don't want to. Oh my gosh, also, I also got a perfume. I got the Falling in Love Philosophy perfume. It said it had vanilla notes in it. I don't really smell the vanilla. I smell more like florally, so I mix it in with like my choco musk oil that I have. And honestly, it smells pretty dang good. I know when I run out of this, I'm definitely going to buy more. But when I combine these two, they smell pretty decent. But other than that, I don't want to clean. But I know I have to. It's 8:52. So let's do this. This fall reset is gonna have to continue into tomorrow because honestly, I'm actually really tired and I don't want to do this anymore. I still need to sweep, I still need to mop, and I still need to put clothes away, but I'm just not in the mood to do it. Like, I'm literally, like, I'm just like, and then I think after my crash out earlier, it made me, like, so unmotivated, which is funny. Actually, not funny, but I am gonna do my skincare and then I'm gonna go to bed. But this fall reset for the fall or whatever is still happening, but I think I just need to put my stuff away and like I need to be in a dark room for a little bit. So I'm gonna go do that. So I'll see you when I see you.
What the dog?
Home. Finally, I got out of work at 6:30 and then I didn't get home until almost 8. I had errands I had to run, as you guys saw. I went to HEB to get this thing. Okay, hear me out. You might be wondering, Amanda, what the heck is this? As you saw, right? So basically my coworkers were talking about this at lunch because like one of my coworkers had like this big green like a bottle with like green liquid, and people were like, oh, what is that? Like, what is that? And she was like, oh, it's chlorophyll. And I've heard of chlorophyll before, how it's supposed to be healthy for you, good for your body, good for your skin, good for your gut health, everything like that. And like she was like telling me everything. And this coworker, well, the coworkers that were talking about it, I know they're on like a health kick. So I was like, let me listen in on this conversation just a little bit and like chime in where I can, right? And so I was like listening to them talk about it, and apparently it's like you put it in your water and stuff like that. I did see when I was at HEB, like they have what's the word? Like little gummies and stuff, but I was like, I wouldn't mind drinking it as like a water like every day or something. So I got liquid chlorophyll, 50 mgs, because also I did get paid. Yay! This is my first paycheck since I started working, so yay! Is it basically all gone because of student loans? Yes, but I still have a little bit of spending money and money that I'm putting away for Korea. But what's the word? It's felt so nice to finally use my debit card again and be like, oh my god, I have money. But the other one that was 100 mgs, it was a little bit more money, and I was like, I kind of don't want that, because I was like, I'm still balling on a budget, okay? Like, it's been a bit of a change for me, because usually I'm very like, if I want something, I'll go buy it, essentially. Obviously nothing crazy. Like my Gentle Monster glasses, it took me so long to like get the courage to actually go buy them, because I was like, no, it's too much money, and then I finally did it. Was Mark Lee and NCT a part of the reason why I wanted them? Yes, but they were like, not the push, but I was like, oh, I really like these, and if I want sunglasses, I'm gonna get these type vibe, because the sunglasses from a name brand that I really wanted before I got my Gentle Monster ones were actually Prada, and Prada are like $500, so honestly, I think I did pretty good with the Gentle Monster ones. But anyways, besides the point. But yeah, it's liquid chlorophyll, 50 mg's, a natural mint flavor. She did say it was minty, so that's why I was like, oh, if I drink it after I brush my teeth, it won't taste weird because it's like mint on mint, kind of. It is a dietary supplement, and honestly, I don't, for me, it's like I do run and I do work out and stuff, and I don't necessarily need to lose weight, but I've noticed I've kind of let myself go since Lollapalooza, so I think this will help with me getting back on track on like working out and everything like that. And then the last thing I bought was this little guy. So basically, like I said, my photo cards on my desk are a mess, okay? And I feel like the reason why my desk always looks so messy is because of my PCs. So I finally bought something to put on my desk, right? And honestly, I know my desk is a bunch of like blues, but I've been adding more and more pink to it. So I was like, let me get this one. Because also there was no green. I would have bought a green one. They did have green punchako things, but they didn't have this type, like this big of a thing. They only had purple, which was Kiromi, and they only had blue, which is cinnamon roll. And I was like, as much as I do want it, I also am like, nah, it's okay. Because also, where this is going to go is probably going to be where my Anteam album is over there. Next to my Pinchaco, my Jamin bun, and things like that. So I think that's fine. Also, I found out that these are stackable. Like, there's other pieces at Miniso that you can put on top of them that they're like square, or you can put like another big one on top, like build your own kind of vibe, which I think is so stinking cute. But right now, I just needed somewhere to put my photo cards because I know I'm not gonna put them away anytime soon. Like that type of video honestly would be crazy. Like a finally putting away PC video after like a year. Not even, it's been like 6 months, but still. It's crazy. But yeah, so right now I'm gonna go shower and stuff, and then I'll be right back. All right, besties. I am out of the shower. I took longer than normal, but I think it's because I was just like sitting in the shower. Like literally I was just sitting in there. It's so funny. But now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do my PCs, put them away. Let me show you the mess of what it is, okay? So as you can see, this is the state of this side of my desk. Like this side of my desk looks nice and clean. But then when you look over here, you're like, damn, it's crazy. But yeah, so I need to put away all these PCs. I have so many PCs here. It's like not even funny. Like this is all boy group PCs, like a combination of NCT, one packed, 17 I think is in here, ATs is in here, and a few others. Then we have my girl groups over there. These are PCs that I got from albums recently that I haven't put away. And then I can put these down here. I don't know why I haven't put them away, but yes, like literally it is a mess and I haven't done anything to fix it. So let's do that. And to be quite frank, right, I didn't expect my PCs to get this bad, which is a crazy thing for me to say because I love albums, right? You can tell from my room. I love albums. I love collecting them. I love doing all that jazz. But usually, I never have let it get this bad, I think. Also, I haven't done a PC video in a long time either for my channel. Like, I think the last one I did was like over 6 months ago, maybe. I don't even know. And I know those videos would hold me accountable so I could actually put my PCs away. And it would work. But I guess just like with life and everything, just throwing them on my desk is a little bit easier and stuff. So yeah. Another big thing that I need to do is actually clean the side where my shelf meets my desk. But I don't know when I'll do that. But anyways, I think this is a poster. Is this... Oh yes, it's NCT Wish. I said that I was going to do something with that. I don't know when. But this is how deep it is. It's not anything crazy. It is Sanrio. But let's see. Okay. So the newish PCs that I've gotten are actually Haechan. Is there more than one in here? There is. Oh my gosh, what the heck? Oh no, here we go. Is Haechan, Chunla, and Jamin. We have, I think this is Xiaojun pre-order benefit. We have Mark, Jamin, and Jeno from their little plushies. There's that one. And then we have Hindori, Kun, Mark, Jamin, Ningning, and Karina. All from their most recent albums. But yeah, so those are there. I know I should probably put them with the girl groups, boy groups with the boy groups. That's not going to happen, okay? I'm sorry. And then in my girl groups, we have Twice, Cat's Eye, aespa, let's see, Red Velvet, Hearts to Hearts, La Seraphim, Eyelit, and Isna. Most of these PCs are in sleeves. A good majority are also not in sleeves. Please don't come at me. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. But yeah, so looks way cleaner and way better. My phone is supposed to go there, but whenever I use my desk. But I haven't used my desk in so long because, what's the word? It's been so messy. Also, these are skincare products I need to rebuy, but I just haven't had time and no money until now. So we'll see. So they're gonna be living on my desk until I go buy new ones. But yeah, this is what it looks like. It's so cute. I do still want the desk skirt to cover this up, but until then, it's not happening. Until then, we're gonna pretend it's not there and just look up here. But yeah, I think finally tomorrow I'm gonna edit on my desk because I have room. How stinking fun. Oh my gosh, should I open up a ball? But also, if I open up the ball, it's just a pink ball. There's nothing there. Literally, no. I don't know what I'm gonna do with those. I just know that there's a green balloon in there for NCT, but I also need to put my Dojejang back on the wall. They decided to fall the other day, and I haven't been able to put them back up. So let me do that right now. I just did my skincare, and I was like looking at my room because I'm currently putting the clothes that are right here away. And I was looking at, obviously my room is very K-pop, and I was looking at the one non-K-pop thing. I mean, there's a few other things that are non-K-pop, like Miffy, things like that, pictures of my family, stuff like that. But I was thinking of my Harry Potter bag. It looks a little wonky right now, but it is what it is. But yeah, I'm gonna put these clothes away as fast as I can because I need to sweep my floor because I not spilled, but there's just crumbs in there. And it's kind of gross. That's gross. Because usually in the mornings when I'm about to go to work, I eat my breakfast in here. So I dropped crumbs. I know, I'm sorry. Also, my closet looks crazy. Like, I'm looking at it, and, like, obviously you can't see it because my door is always closed. But if you were to look inside, you would think I'm insane. And it's because I just have so much clothes from, like, Lollapalooza and stuff that I just have not figured out where I'm going to put it. Plus, all these drawers here have stuff in them, and I know I need to clean them out. Just haven't done it. And honestly, now that I think about it a little bit, maybe that's why I'm not a big fan right now of, like, the clothes that I'm wearing. Like, I've been wanting to, like, I guess spice up my clothing and get new clothes and stuff like that. And it's like, but how am I going to do that if I have no room in my closet? I don't know. But that's why we're doing a fall reset. Getting ready for fall. Because maybe in the fall, I'll finally finish cleaning and putting the stuff that needs to be taken away and put in this box. Because I still have one side of my closet to go, but I feel like I should redo my tops again and see where it takes me. But we'll see. Oh, my room's looking cleaner. My desk looks so much cleaner. Honestly, maybe that's why I was feeling so off. It was because my desk was all over the place. Alright, back with the broom.